Hey guys, I'm SartorialPhil. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure to subscribe if you want to watch more videos. Today's video is a more detailed look at the Plat XS. This is from the Men's Spring Summer 2022 collection, which I did an unboxing of my haul. So I got 2 bags from it and then 2 pocket organizers. So this is in the blue-green gradient, and even as I'm recording this, the camera just doesn't pick up the green as well. It makes it look more like a light green or light lime green, but it's actually a bit fluorescent, and I think that's why cameras have trouble picking it up because it can't really reproduce it. And the bottom is, I think, pretty accurate. The blue is fairly accurate. It still is a little bit more electric than you see on camera here. So this Plat XS is a bit bigger than the mini Plat from the women's line, but obviously it's a lot smaller than the regular Plat. And it does come with a shoulder strap, which right now it's in the bag, and I'll show you what that looks like. And it is, obviously, as you can see, it's detachable because these have top handles, so you could carry it like this, but it's a fairly small handle. It's not really comfortable. You can see here, I mean, I don't have the biggest hands, but I can't really get a good handle on it, so to speak. Like, it fits maybe 2 or 3 fingers comfortably. But it is possible you can just carry it with the top handle. The back, the monogram is upside down, and basically it follows the same fabrication as Speedies and Keepalls, because this main leather piece is just one continuous piece that wraps around. And on the bottom is again the true blue color. However, you can see here, I think there's a peak of the green. There's a little bit of the green undertones in it, because since it's not a separate piece of leather, I think they must have airbrushed the blue on. As opposed to the mini soft trunk, I don't think I saw any pink undertones. The sides are both in the right direction though, because they are 2 separate pieces. And on the inside, it's just one big compartment. It's just like a shopping bag, a tote bag. There's no card slots in here. It's just the runway stamp. So you might be able to make it out a little bit because it's shiny. It's a little hard to see, but this one is made in Spain. And I think for most of the bags in this collection, I think they could either be made in Spain, Italy, the US, or France. And the material in the lining is, I think, the microfiber lining, so it's not the textile one that's in the mini soft trunk. And the top handles here are just riveted on. I think the full Plat has the metal hinges so that the handles can fold down when you're not using it, but because this is so small, it's a bit pointless, and I'm not really sure it's meant to really use the handles. This bag retails for $27.10 in the US. A bit pricey if you ask me for a bag that the construction is pretty simple. If you're looking at it from the top, you see a bit more of the green. If you're looking at it from the bottom up, you see more of the blue. The strap is much like the mini soft trunk, but the difference is this one is completely removable, but it has the same chain link system where you can use it to adjust the length of the bag. So it depends what you want your bag drop to be. And because this is kind of a smaller bag, the width of the shoulder strap is also slightly thinner than the mini soft trunk. And it has that middle effect as well. It's slightly blue and slightly green. I am worried about this side. Taking it off maybe 2 or 3 times, you can see how thin the leather is to each side of the hole. So it's probably not something you want to keep taking on and off, because eventually you may cause the side of this leather to crack. So I'll put the strap on when I show you what it looks like worn. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention is on the shoulder strap, that's also different than the mini soft trunk, is that it comes with this D-ring, which it was styled with either the lemon or the orange zipper like little pouch or bag charm. So I'll show you what it looks like with the carrot. The carrot is a bit big for this, although the color kind of complements it. In terms of what fits, this is a narrow bag, so it's not really gonna fit the camera that I could fit in the mini soft trunk. You could, I mean, because it's a tote bag, you could force it in, but it's gonna definitely stretch out the leather. You can tell it will fit a phone. This is the external battery I've been using that's about the size of an iPhone Pro. So it obviously fits in no issue if you wanted to keep your phone in there. I usually will carry some sort of hand cream or sanitizer, lip balm, that's some gum, and then keys I could put in there, but because it's deeper, it's gonna be harder to access the items in this kind of a bag. And then if I bring like an extra mask, in this case I wouldn't fold it because since it's so deep, I would just probably put it in like that. It definitely can, this is probably maybe only 20-30% full, but because it's so narrow, even though there's not a zippered compartment, it's kind of hard to find items, and because it's also dark, especially with this matte lining, so hard to see what might be in it. And this of course would also fit the pocket organizer. This is the matching one, so you can obviously fit that in there as well. One thing I did notice is with the stitching here, they're using the same color all the way down, so you can see on the bottom the green stitching is a bit more noticeable. On the pocket organizer though, they switched it to blue midway through, so the stitching is a bit less visible. And that's my video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Check me out on Instagram for the latest updates and exclusive content. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.